a good portion. I had fun playing when I played. I liked what I saw.
Yeah, dude, that RPG is like
It's
one
a,
of the greatest. People consider Final Fantasy like the greatest RPG ever.
yeah.
Here's the thing, Final Fantasy hasn't been that good recently.
Yeah, I kind of agree. I'm not a. I mean,
This compensated for it.
yeah,
This compensated for the lack of good Final Fantasy games.
yeah.
It's an amazing game.
It's a good story too. Like when you showed me the intro, I was like, "Whoa,
Yeah.
that's pretty cool." Actually, that's pretty cool. Like I know I'm gonna get a lot of shit for this, but I'm not a huge fan of Final Fantasy 13.
I know. I mean, I didn't mind it.
I mean, there's like one character I liked, but I mean, other than that, it was just okay. It was okay. But uh, well, I remember when I played Final Fantasy 7, I have like I have two friends who actually that really hate that game.
And because there's two types of fanboys, there's either 10 or 7.
Okay, well that's one or 6. There's a lot of people like 6.
Yeah, I actually love 6.
I like 6 too. I like how Kefka scares the crap out of you.
I know, I hate clowns. I hate clowns.
Ravi hates. I mean, Ravi doesn't have a phobia. He just really hates clowns. He just
I'm like that guy from Zombie
Zombieland.
Like fuck this clown. You just
Fuck
take
this
out a
clown.
hammer and then like beat the crap out of
hit
him.
him on the bell and stuff. And I have like Woody Harrelson looking for Twinkies and stuff.
Oh, speaking of which,
Speaking of which, what?
Twinkies, they're gone.
Oh yeah, Twinkies are gone. Oh well. That's
No,
not.
but they're coming back.
You think they're coming back?
No, they already announced it. They're coming back in June or July. I forgot.
I remember I saw this one political cartoon where it's like you see two guys with.
Oh my god, shush, it's Bowser. We have to beat Bowser.
You can pick up Bowser, but I remember I saw this one political cartoon where it's like you see two guys where they have like signs saying like save the environment, save stop polluting and stuff. Then you see an army of guys right next to them saying like save the Twinkies, and they're just looking like really. It was hilarious. But yeah, you hate clowns. Dude.
Yeah, I hate
You
clowns.
really hate clowns. Like, but that's why Kefka. That's why when you told me you were gonna play Final Fantasy 6, I was like, oh, I wonder what's gonna think of Kefka.
Yeah, I never played the Final Fantasy 6. Actually, okay. Here's the truth. My parents wouldn't like buy like the really strict games when I was a kid, and
Yeah.
since they're the one with the money, I couldn't go against them.
Uh-huh.
So like the violent games like Final Fantasy, they wouldn't give me. So the only time I actually started playing Final Fantasy was when I turned 19 and I had my own job and I actually paid for my own games.
Uh-huh.
So Final Fantasy 13 was my first game I played.
Right.
That's why I'm saying like it's not a bad game. It's just it's too linear. That
Right.
game was way too linear.
Wait, which one?
13.
Oh yeah. Okay.
And now they're trying to like milk it with Final Fantasy 13 2 and then Final Fantasy Lightning Returns and all that stuff. So, Lightning Returns actually looks pretty nice though.
I haven't heard anything about it. I haven't seen any pictures of it.
There you go.
What?
Die.
Take
Die!
it! Take it! Yes!
Yeah. So anyway, but then I was like, okay, you know what? Like people love Final Fantasy, but I really don't love this game.
Mhm.
So I went back to the original. I bought Final Fantasy 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 for the Game Boy Advance.
Uh-huh.
Loved 6. Never had a PlayStation or PlayStation 2, so now I want to play 7 through 10, or 7 through 10,
Mhm.
but I can't because I have to wait for them to remake it.
You can always borrow. I mean, you know, I know like two people who have it. So if you want, I can borrow from them. So you can
I know,
borrow
but I don't have a PS1 or 2.
We can always come over and play it over here.
I know.
That's gonna take too long.
I know, it's going to take too long.
All right, can we call it a night? All
Uh,
right, we'll have to wait till next time.
wait, let's finish our closing argument.
Closing argument. So what was our closing argument?
Well, I was talking about something.
Okay, well, so your
What was I
closing
talking
argument.
about?
Final Fantasy.
Final Fantasy.
Final Fantasy.
Oh yeah, I really want to play 7 and 10 because like people love those two games.
Yeah, 10 and 7 are great.
Yeah.
I really like. I get mixed things about 8 because I've met people who either love or hate 8, but it looks fine to me. I mean, there's one character that I would. There's one character that looks pretty cool that I want to play as, but you know that's about it. But I haven't heard anything about it yet. So
No, but what I'm excited for is that they're making a remake for 10
Oh yeah.
for the PS3
Uh-huh.
and also for Kingdom Hearts. The original Kingdom Hearts for the
Nice.
PS3. So once I come back from school in December, I'm just gonna buy those two games if I have the money, and just lock myself in my room until I finish them. So yeah.
That's awesome, man.
Yeah. So
Wow.
closing argument for tonight. It was a good day.
It was a good
We
day.
got a lot done.
Yes, we did.
We got a lot of argument done.
Yes, we did.
So good night, people.
We'll see you guys in the next episode.
Hopefully.